Now, have you ever needed concrete evidence that Lyft don't care about you? Not that we don't have enough evidence already, but if you want some concrete evidence that these apps don't care about you, what you do, what riders are doing in your car, this video will confirm that. I talk directly to customer service and text message, so you can see with your own eyes as I'm typing real time, no Photoshop, no shit like that. But you'll see what they think about drivers. Not once they say, you know what, we'll discuss something with the rider to let the rider know not to do that on our platform. You'll never hear any of that. What you'll hear is me accepting a ride and having to deal with the consequences. That's what they say. So I'm telling you right now, if you accept a ride, you have a right to cancel it. If you talk to that rider and it's a transaction you didn't know you were walking into, you have a right to cancel it. That could be 99% of the rides you do. It could be every single ride you do. If you pull up and you find out instead of 2, they got 4. Instead of 4, they got 5. Instead of just backpacks and luggage, they got a suitcase. You can cancel for any ride. Let this message, let this video be proof that these apps don't care and you can cancel at will.
One a time in the projects, yo. 2 applications, one I guess one was named Uber, one was named Lyft. Concocted a perfect scheme, apply to their grip. Make you get your keys, make you get your phone, make you be your home, and constantly roam through the block for some guap till they know you get enough. Open up the app, $105. Golly, yo, shucks, OG, really want us. We all got addicted, this shit was going bonkers. Playing like rockers, they turn us to some junkies. W2s was only for the monkeys. Easy for these monkeys, grabbing will return the money that I earned. Always got burned on tires, on brakes, on wipers, on sensors. No health insurance, now I need some benches.
Okay, so I'm finally about to do it. What is it, Tuesday? My last ride was September the 22nd. I think today's like the 25th. I'm not even sure. I think it's the 24th maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna get help with this ride. I'm gonna report something. Let me see. Long pickup, issue with a passenger, damage your safety, passenger, more riders, car issue. Have a different issue. What should I do? Issue with a passenger or a different issue? Well, let's say different issue. Ended early, couldn't pick it up. Bonuses, modes, other. Let's go other. I wasn't paid enough for a ride. Let's do that. Bam. I wasn't paid enough for a ride. Let's go backwards. Contact us. All right, we get that. Let's see. Message. I agree. I'm not driving. Okay. I have a major issue. Whoops. Major. Dang it. Issue with this ride. Issue with this ride payment for one. I accepted. Let's see something. Come on, thing. Thinking it was a 7-minute ride. Man, what the hell's wrong with? They don't have auto something on this thing, because usually it spells out the words. Like, geez, they don't have auto type on this. It was a 7-minute ride for $6.62 for a mile and a half. I was okay with that. Okay, I get to the rider. Who has a wheelchair. Let's do that. Who has a wheelchair. I don't want to tell this story all over again, but still, I got to. It's bugging me. That's why you see, it's been my last ride on Lyft since then. It's bugged me that long. It's been my last ride. I have not wanted to be on Lyft since that ride. I mean, I'm that pissed. I need to get the rider, and I load her belongings. in wheelchair, dang it, into my black SUV. I was intending on doing the concert rides after the, dang it, I hate that, after the Arizona Financial Center let out. So this quick ride would be okay. The rider couldn't walk, so I had to lift her into the truck. I'll just put SUV so they know what I'm talking about. Say truck, they be like, you got an F-150? Shut up. As we drove about 2 blocks into the ride, she tells me she will change the destination to the customer's, dang it, customer's address. Come on, thing. Address after we pick up his food. Yes. I became upset because I had no idea she was using my black SUV intended for concert rides to do Uber Eats. Dang it. To do Uber Eats. The 7-minute ride would eventually grow to be a 43-minute ordeal because the line at Jack in the Box, the box was long. I should have canceled the ride the 2 blocks into the ride, as I accepted a trip dang it, come on, trip believing I'm almost at the I got 883 characters out of 1,000. I gotta make this quick because I accept trip believing it was only was only a ride, not someone. Oh, come on, someone doing delivery. I'm gonna send it. I would fare adjustment for black SUV for 45 minutes. Yeah. Send message. So that's what I'm saying. I want a fare adjustment for 45 minutes. I should have been making nearly $80 an hour on a concert night, but I made $14 because of this ordeal. I'm still upset. That I should have canceled on multiple points during the ride, as information about this ordeal was coming to me. It was not what I imagined it would be. I ended the night with no concert rides at all. There. So there you go. Let's see what they come back and say. And yeah, because basically that's the story. Like I could read all of this to you, but it's basically the story. That's it. And I'm pretty upset about it. Here it is right here. Whoops, just saying, you know, I'm providing what the description of the issue, everything that happened. It says, I'm unable to find this ride you described. Can you provide information, drop-off time, and all that shit? Oh, yeah, I can provide that. Unable to find the ride. How are they unable to find this ride when it's right here? Hold up for us. I'm going to screenshot this shit and put it in there. Since they can't find it. This is it right here. And it's the only ride I took. I mean, I don't get, you know, what they're talking about. Well, we can't find the ride. Here it is right here. Upload. Allow. There. That's it. Right there. That's the ride. Yep, so like I told him, I should have been at $80 an hour on a concert night. Basically, I told him the story as quick as I can within 1,000 characters, and hey, there we go. So let's see what they come back with. I'm gonna end this video here because it's already 12 minutes too long, but I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what these people are saying. Because I mean, it's a trip. It's a trip. Like I said, I should have canceled that ride 2 blocks into it. I should have just said, you know what? But I was on Jefferson. I should have just said, you know what? I can't do it. I got some other stuff I'm trying to do right now, and I had no idea this was going to turn into a delivery, a food delivery. So I'm going to end this ride here. I should have just pulled over and did it. This is all right. Please allow me to check this in your account. Yeah. And I should have just, I didn't even one-star the lady. I ain't even do no shit like that. I should have one-starred. I should go back. I don't know if they'll let me do it now because it's been a couple of days. But yeah. We'll see what they say. I'll let the screen record kind of run for a little bit. Let's see what they come back and say. Like I said, it's something people shouldn't do. And for any rider out there who wants to try to pull something like this, if you don't know what drivers are doing, like how we got our nights organized. If we got a private ride, if we got something coming up, we're just in the area waiting for somebody to end dinner, and we're going to take you down to Circle K real quick because you need to go to Circle K. You need to know ahead of time, before you get in the car, you already got a plan, you already got a scheme. Let that driver know, hey, I booked it for Circle K, but when I get to Circle K, actually I got to pick up stuff from down there and take it to my friend's house who's about 3 miles down the road, so I'm going to add a stop for 3 miles down the road, then can you bring me all the way back? You got to let the driver know that, because most drivers are going to say, actually, I was going to just take it on a Circle K and come back because my people are about to get out of dinner, and I'm just sitting here chilling. They're almost getting ready to wrap their bar tab up. I don't got 25, 30 minutes of you riding down here, standing in line at Circle K for 15 minutes, then driving down the road, you talking to your buddy for 10, 15 minutes, and 45 minutes later, my people been standing outside waiting, and now I just missed, a $75 ride because they went ahead and just got an Uber because I'm screwing with you, making $11. Because you got to talk to your driver. Make sure, if you know you got a scheme going on. And drivers, be completely okay with accepting a ride and canceling it. Be okay with that. I know Uber and Lyft and all these places, oh, if you accept something, you got to do it. If you accept it, you got to do it. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Because nobody knows what these transactions are going. People are booking rides that aren't really rides. People are booking games. That's what they're doing, booking a game. And they're trying to game on a driver. So when they say, oh, well, once you accept something, that's a legally binding contract. No, it's not. Because I don't even know what you got in store. I have no idea what you got planned. So you book something and you turn around and go, oh, yeah, can we change the stop? Now, we already know that you booked it just to get us there. You knew in your head as a rider, you knew you was going to have to take your friend home and you was going to probably go somewhere right after that. You already knew that. But they booking these trips just to get you there. Oh, he going to think it's a short trip. He going to think it's just from here to there. But when he get here, let's change it. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, when he get here, we'll change it to go all the way to Gilbert. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You're gaming drivers. So drivers, you got to be okay with saying, you know what? I accepted it. This is what I thought it was going to be. We can renegotiate the terms or something if you want to. But I'm at the point where I'm about to cancel this ride. I mean, I know you think you can just gonna jump into the app and start changing addresses and moving stuff. No, I got other stuff I already got planned on doing as a driver. I am working right now. You're playing the game and I'm working right now. So we're doing two different things. So if you want to be straight up with me and do business with me, say, hey, I got you here. I put something into the app. That's really not what I want to do. I really want to do something else. How much would you charge me if I really wanted to take my friend home first and then drop me off at Gilbert? How much would you really charge me? Because we see that all the time. It'll be something saying like 3 miles. And you say, okay, I'm going to take these people to, Wendy's in 3 miles, or I'm going to drop them off at these apartments. As soon as they get in the car, oh, my friend just texted me and said, is it okay if you can just, it's not that far. It's really not that far. Ends up being another 20, 25 minutes of driving. But the app is going to give you like another $4 if you put it through the app. You get another $4. You don't win 25 minutes, you got another $4, and you sitting there like, wow, I could have just told y'all just give me $20 and we'll be cool with it. But instead, people are booking stuff on these rides and they're not telling you what exactly you should be doing. Like I said, and here, this is what I was telling the people up here. I'm gonna let y'all kind of read that. But it was just, the fact that we know that there's riders out there who don't want to pay the apps. Okay, so still checking here, Jeff. Okay, I'm still here too. I ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing, we know is riders out there who are really trying to game the system. And like my man Jim said, they're trying to use us like third-party services. They don't care that we got to pay insurance. They don't care that we got to earn money to get new tires, to get, like I said, I just bought new brakes and rotors and stuff for my truck because I'm about to upgrade everything now. They don't care that we got to pay, fuel and oil and transmission flushes. They don't care about all that. All they care about is getting the car there and using the car to their benefit so they can get money out of a car that they ain't even paying for. They don't owe a dime on these cars, but they going to use it as if it's their car. I'm going to have you do me a stop here. I'm going to have you do me a stop there. Can you do me a favor? Take my cousin over here. What if I do? You know what? If you want to negotiate this outside the app, that's one thing. But putting it on the app's going to have, they want to get their money first. So the apps want to get their money. because they want to use the car to get paid. They don't own equipment. They want to use our equipment to get paid. We trying to use our equipment to get paid. Now you trying to use our equipment. Now you got all these people trying to use the same car to all get money on. It's something ain't gonna work right. The one who needs to be paid is the one who actually owns this vehicle. Everybody else is just, you know, auxiliary. Y'all on the outside. I might give y'all a small cut if you help me make some money with this, but you're not gonna make more money with my equipment than I'm gonna make with my equipment. If that's the point, then this job's not for me. I don't want this. I'll do another ride. I'll go with another client. Because if somebody tells me, hey man, I got to go do this $100 job real quick, doing the delivery real quick, I got to go drop this off, $100. Okay, so you told somebody for $100 you'll do a delivery for them. Yeah, I told them $100 I'll do it. How much am I gonna get being the driver with the actually got the vehicle in the car and everything? Oh man, I give you like $20. So you gonna use my car? You just contracted with somebody to do delivery, and you ain't even got the equipment to do that delivery, but you're going to use my car. Instead of you patching the person in with me saying, hey, let you talk to somebody with a vehicle. He can help you out. Instead of you doing it that way, you say, no, I'm going to secure the deal. Kind of like how Uber and Lyft does. I'm going to secure the deal, and we're going to get a driver a few pennies, and we're going to bank all the money because we the ones who set up the deal. We banking all the money. See, at that point, that's when drivers start standing up, saying we don't fuck with y'all no more. Because if you going to sit there and work a deal behind somebody's back, getting $100 on the deal, instead of you going, man, you know, you the one who actually owned the truck and everything. I tell you what, I told them 100, I'll give you 75 out of it. All I need is 25 because I don't own a car. All I did was talk on the phone for a few minutes. I don't really have to drive. I don't got to do nothing. Thanks for patiently waiting. Okay. Yeah, I don't got to do nothing. So if I get $100 off this deal for you transporting, you know, a dresser to these people and everything like that, I think you should get most of the money because you own the vehicle. You drove to me to pick me up. You drove to go pick up the dresser. Then you drove and you dropped off the dresser. You deserve more of the money. Me, all I did was get on the telephone and say, hey man, I'll do it for you. How much? $100? They might be thinking you got a car and you don't. You're using somebody with a car. So at that point, that's when people who are trying to play drivers need to step back and realize we ain't dealing with no bullshit. Like I said, I'm still heated about it. Just I understand to be paid correctly, a ride is important to you. If I were in your situation, I also do the same. Since there were unexpected changes for the trip, your earnings were higher than the amount shown when you accepted the ride. That can happen when your trip details are changed or a drop-off point is removed. This is an additional $812 had already been included in your final payment for this ride. Of course I see that. $8.12. I'm going to put a black SUV. I'm putting a black SUV getting $6.62 for 7 minutes was okay with me. Almost $1 a minute. It ended up being 43 minutes and $14.90. That's nowhere close to $1 a minute. I was also getting I think it was $6.62 for about a mile and a half or something like that. Over $5 a mile with the original acceptance, which was okay for 7 minutes of time. I'm upset about the 43 minutes for $14.90. For the And I said, I should at least be paid $1 a minute for the rider baiting me to do an Uber Eats delivery. And as you can see right here, they said, oh, I understand that to be paid correctly is for your ride is important to you. If I were in your situation, I would also feel the same. It ain't about feeling the same. It's like I should have canceled the ride. I'm gonna put I should have, let's go back. I should have canceled the ride, but Lyft gets upset about cancels after accepting a ride. Which is apologies, but upon checking here, you're paid correctly for this ride. All this time we provided you with no information available. I will end this check cancellation. Be safe. Okay, this means I'm gonna be converting rides. That's all. So I will be converting rides. Let's say I will be. I'm not gonna tell them that in this chat, but now you just know they don't care. So if you accept a ride and you have to cancel it and renegotiate, feel okay doing that. If you have to cancel a ride after you accept the ride because anything changed, just know the apps don't care. They're not going to care if you get paid or not if this rider changes the terms of what you accepted. So just because you accepted something does not mean you have to follow out with that ride. Cancel that shit right on the spot. Talk to the rider. Say, this is what I'll do. And if people got a problem with that, hey, look at this video. This is exactly what they're going to tell you. Oh, you know what? We're sorry that happened to you, but that's all we can do is be sorry. We gave you an extra $8. $8 for extra 35 minutes of my time. You gave me $8 in a black SUV on a concert night. You gave me $8. And you think I'm supposed to be okay with that? Oh, yeah, I'd feel the same as you. I'd be upset, too. Ain't about being upset no more. I'm telling y'all, start canceling these rides. Cancel this shit. Accept it. Cancel it. Renegotiate contract. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, whatever. Be 100% okay with that. Because these apps are 100% okay with these people doing me dirty like this. They okay with that. So now that I know that they're okay with me getting done dirty, oh, trust me. The game's about to get real serious now. Y'all know me. I'll cancel shit in a heartbeat. Now I'm going to do it with no care. I could care less.